and they will be provided, guys, in the next issue, issue 7. So I'm going to put that to one side for now because we don't need that. And there you go, guys, all that is together, and that ring holds it all in shape like so. Now, it's not saying do this. I'm wondering whether to put a little bit of glue. So if I just take that up there like that. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all doing good, guys. Hope you're all well. Today I'm building the Millennium Falcon from fanhome, and we're at issue 6, guys. Here's the packaging, here's the parts. Don't open them until you're on the channel with me, guys, till you're watching along with me, and we'll open them together. Now, if you're not already, subscribe, like, comment and share. We'd really appreciate that. If you want to see more of this build or any other content on the channel, do remember to give us that big thumbs up as well, guys. And if you are already subscribed, or you're not already subscribed, and if you do subscribe, I know what I mean, remember to press the bell notification, guys, and you will get informed every time I put a video up. But without further ado, guys, let's crack on with the Millennium Falcon build from fanhome. Guys, so we'll do our usual regime, take a look through this week's mag of the Star Wars Millennium Falcon from fanhome De Agostini, issue 6, guys. Yeah, you got usual brilliant content for all us Star Wars fans out there. Classic picture there for R2D2, CP3O and Chewie. Love it. And then we get straight in to what we've got this week, guys. As you can see here, these are the selection of goodies we've got this week. And if we quickly look through the rest of the mag, today it looks like we'll be assembling the cockpit shell, preparing the instrument panels, attaching the control levers, and then finally assembling the cockpit assembly. So yeah, it's a busy one, guys. So what I'll do is bring the parts over. Get these parts out and see exactly what we've got to play with this week, guys. So yeah, there's a fair bit of stuff to do this week, so it's all good. That is for one of the previous issues, and for the future issues to do where the seating is going to go around the table, the hologram table. We've got some instrument panels here. Oh, and here's the levers, guys. So we could do some sprue cuts to take these off, but I might have to do it another way because I've not got no sprue cutters as yet. And more details, which I don't think we'll be using today, guys. That'll be in a future issue to put on the outside of the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. So yeah, here's the parts, guys. Looks a bit carnage at the minute. Let's crack on and get this put together. So guys, these two parts here, this is a curved seat base and the first of the deeply padded cushions, and they will be provided, guys, in the next issue, issue 7. So I'm going to put that to one side for now because we don't need that. And this part here with all the sprues on, this is part 12, and it's sprue containing 11 small components that will be used to add extra details to the exterior of the Millennium Falcon here. That'll be way further down the line, guys, so that'll be coming in future issues also, so I'll put that to one side. Now if we get back today, we're now going to assemble the cockpit shell. So what I want to do is take this part here, which is plastic, and the window side of this Millennium Falcon cockpit, and what I want to do, you've got 2 little pins just there, if you can see those. Well, you've got 4 actually in each corner, and then you've got 4 crevices on that side. Just carefully attach those together, guys, like so. And then you've got when you put those together, guys, you've got the circular window there. Just push that in the end. Just make sure it's all together first, as that one's just popped out. And then apply that front window like so. There you go, guys. That's why it's not going on. Look, if you look there, there's a little lip and there's a little plastic piece sticking down. It will only go in one way. Oh, that's better. And you've got one also at the bottom. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong, but I'm doing it wrong so you can do it right. You've got a thin one. If I just turn that round, you've got a thick gap there, and then a thinner one there, and a thinner piece of plastic there, and a thicker one at the bottom. So yeah, guys, you've got it. Put the thinner one at the top. There we go. And the fat one at the bottom. And that should fit nice and flush. And then what you want to do to hold the cockpit together, take this ring and apply it over the back of it like so. And then this should all fit into place, he says. So if you just move it, there we go, guys. And there you go, guys. All that is together, and that ring holds it all in shape, like so. Now, it's not saying do this. I'm wondering whether to put a little bit of glue just for that window at the front, because it does keep popping off at the minute. I might not do that yet, because it's not telling me to. But as you can see, guys, look at that. That goes over just like so. Don't want to push it on too far, because we're probably going to have to take it off further down. But you get the gist, guys. Look at that. It's taking shape, guys. I love it. Brilliant. Look at that, guys. The Millennium Falcon is starting to wake up. But you see what I mean about that front window? I'm sure that might need gluing, and also gluing these two little points here to save that keep popping off. But yeah, we're going to leave that to one side for now, because we're finished with that. And now what we're going to do is start preparing the instrument panels. Basically, these two adhesive stickers are going to be sticking onto this half semicircle. So now what we're going to do, guys, is put some of the instrument panels on this arch. So what you want to do, you've got these four rectangular hexagon shapes, rectangular to say. You can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. Right, guys, now we're putting the instrument panels together. Now what it's saying is locate the 2 ribs on each of these 3 instrument panels. So what we've got here are these here. What you want to do is, you can see that rib there. You want to join that rib like so. That's how we're going to be doing it in a second, guys. And these instrument panels here will stick all that together. So you want to put that in the centre there, put it round into the crevices, and then basically what will happen, that will stick that like so. And that's how we're going to be looking, guys. So what I'm going to do is jump straight into this. This is a self-adhesive sticker, guys. Just peel it off, and do make sure you've got your instruments the right way around in your instructions. You will see in the instructions, guys, where they've got to be. You want the right graphics in the right place. As I drop it on the floor there, or on the desk. So if I just place that in the middle there, and then just go around with it, guys, making sure it's in line with the instrument panel, like so. You've got no gaps. Push it on. And then take this instrument panel, remembering to have it all lined up with that rib there. And then once you're happy, stick the adhesive panel of instruments like so, and that is what you should have. And there's meant to be a bit of play there, so you can arch it into the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. So we'll do the same with this. Peel it off the back, guys. I tend not to touch it with my fingers on the back because the stickiness might go a little bit. Again, put that in the centre there like so. When you're happy, stick it down. Just go around with your finger, make sure it's all flat. Got no gaps, no bubbles, which you shouldn't have many bubbles to be fair, because it's a thick card material. And then make sure these ribbed are together. Perhaps turn it upside down like that. Put it in line. And when you're happy, stick the instrument adhesive panels, and that is what you'll have, guys. Look at that. Pretty cool. All the instruments. See, that's going to go over like that basically inside the cockpit, but that's all the instruments you see on the movie. Isn't that cool, guys? Doesn't that look brilliant? I love that. So now what we're going to do is get these controls, take off the ones we need, which I'll do now off camera, and then we're going to apply them to the cockpit. The control levers will be applied to the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. So I've taken, as you can see there on the table, if I just zoom in, the 4 levers off the sprue. Now I've done it the hard way. I've used my fingers to get them off. I've luckily done it without damaging them. But guys, you are recommended, let's just see if these are all nice and tight in yet. You are recommended to use sprues, and I would sprue cutters, and I would do, guys, because you might damage your little products, your little levers, and you don't want to be doing that. So now what we've got to do is take each and every one of these, and if I just show you, you can see you got 4 holes, very tiny holes, just there. You got to put them in there. So you've got to put all these 4 in those tiny holes, and I'm going to glue them in so they don't fall out in the future. So if I just take that up there like that. Now the holes are not the best, guys, to get these in, so I might just try and push them in without the tweezers. See, it's very difficult to. Take these panels off also, guys, and we'll put those back in a sec. Very fiddly. Good fun. It was a bit fiddly, so I've done that off camera, and I have applied a bit of glue onto that cockpit. There was no other way around it. But as you can see, there you have the little control levers. They're probably not perfect, they could be in a strategic place, but hey, it's one of them. The holes where you put the control levers, on mine, I don't know if it's like on every issue, guys, they would not push in and the ends snap if you're not careful. But I managed to do it, put a bit of glue, and that's how it looks. Still looks pretty effective, to be fair, guys. So yeah, that's the control levers in. I've just got to put this side back onto there, like so. So that is the cockpit done so far. And as I said, guys, it's not the end of the world. That's what building is. You just adjust, adapt. That's how that looks. Still looks pretty cool, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, let's move on to the next instruction. So the last instruction, we need to take this back off. As I did say at the beginning of this build, it probably wasn't going to stay on there. Put that over to one side, and now we've got to take the tunnel apart also. Just be careful not to break any of your clips, guys, as you're doing this. Just take your time. Like so. Right, so when you've done that, what we're doing then is we're going to attach this assembly. Basically this is going to go over there like so, guys. So let's get that done. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we've put that cockpit there. Now what we're going to do is put this cockpit assembly into these crevices here, into these on the passage tunnel. So what I'm going to do is put the cockpit. Oh, it's so annoying, these keep breaking off. I think these need gluing, to be fair, guys. Might give us a lot less stress if they stop falling off. So if I just bring this, thing is, it hasn't said glue them as yet. I think it might be beneficial if you glue them, because they're going to stop falling off. So if I just put that into position, yeah, they're going to be glued. I'm going to glue these on, I think, guys, because they're going to keep on coming off. So I think what we'll do, get a bit of glue and get these glued into place. It's up to you if you want to do this, guys, but I'm going to, because it keeps them from falling off while we're trying to manoeuvre things about. So that's in there, that'll be glued in seconds. And I don't think, dare I say it, we've got to take anything off this cockpit this way again, so I'm going to just glue them in together, guys. There we go. So that's those done, glued in. Now all that's together, what we're going to do is put those into the right places, into the tunnel. What I'm trying to say is that little crevice there, this will slot into place. Let me move this glue out of the way in case I spill that. So you want to push that into place like so. See that rudder thing there, guys, that groove, you'll know if you've got it right. And then the instrument panels will just slot over like that, and you'll know if you got it right, guys, because it will go into the groove, and that's how that will look. Pretty cool. And then last but not least, we have to put the top of the tunnel on. Just carefully attach it over like that, making sure all your pins are in the right place. Just don't rush it, guys, and it should all just go into place, which at the minute seems to be doing so. And don't forget, that will, I'm talking slow, guys, because I'm trying to concentrate, that will all slot into place as you put the ring, this part, that will tighten it up, guys. I'll tell you what, let's do it. Let's put it all together. And do apologise for the hoover in the background, as the missus is hoovering up late at night, where I thought it was going to be peaceful. But hey ho, yeah, that'll go on there like that, guys. That's how that'll look. Doesn't that look cool? Yeah, and that is it for issue 6 of the Millennium Falcon from fanhome di Agostini, guys. We've got this spare for a future issue, some sprues, but that is how the Millennium Falcon's looking. Don't that look cool? These are where they're going to go on here, guys, all these plant-on details around here in a future issue. But you can see the cockpit now. It's looking pretty impressive. Look at that. It's all in. I've glued the interior there because it kept falling off, which I'm happy with that. I've glued the cockpit there on the outside. You ain't got to do that, guys, but I have, because I don't want it to keep falling apart. But there you can see the seats. You can see the cockpit levers. Ain't that cool, guys? Come back next time for the next one, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have and you want more, remember to subscribe, press that bell notification not to miss out on any future builds of this build or any other content on the channel. Give us a big thumbs up. I know it was a bit all over the place today with this build, but I feel it was. Hopefully it wasn't for you guys. Big thumbs up, comment and share. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace. And that is it for this week's build of the Millennium Falcon from fanhome, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you're not already, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. I would really appreciate that. And press that bell notification not to miss out on any future builds to do with this Millennium Falcon or any other content on the channel. Quick recap, today we've started to put instruments, get them prepped, put control levers into the cockpit, start to assemble the shell of the cockpit, and then finally we put all of it together. So we've got the cockpit assembled. Love it, guys. I'm having loads of views on this at the minute, guys, the Millennium Falcon. I do hope you're enjoying it. I think you are. Thanks for all your support. Give us that big like after you've watched the video. I would really appreciate that. But for now, for the Millennium Falcon build from fanhome, that is it. Come back next week, guys, between Christmas and New Year, to watch the next issue of this wicked, magnificent build, Millennium Falcon from fanhome. But for now, guys, take care. See you in the next one. Peace.